So I think I've cracked how to get famous. If you want to get famous, do something publicly that outrages the left and you will be famous overnight. I've cracked the code, guys. So Thomas Sewell, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce his name, had no idea who that guy was before August 31st, 2025. Now I know who he is. I know what his ideas are. I agree with some of his ideas. And the thing is that I believe people have Thomas Sewell derangement syndrome. Anyone with a rational point of view in the past few years has been called a Nazi. So now people are just kind of leaning into it. And I don't know if that's the case with him or if he's genuinely a skinhead, wants to kick people's faces in because they are not the same race as him. Because if that was the case, he'd be pretty low IQ. But he doesn't seem that low IQ. So I don't really know. I know that he is going to gain more fans now that the left is going insane, like a little fan club over him, like the way they do with Donald Trump. And I just can't wait to see how popular he gets through the left's insanity. I mean, everything is backfiring on them. Everyone was just chill, and living their lives. And then the left just started disrupting our society with divisive identity politics and, turning on their own people to support ideologies that would literally want them dead and to support wars overseas that they have no idea what it is even about. And it's a war that's been going on for 100 years, more than 100 years. And it's just they just always end up doing what the opposite is. So now everybody's just kind of you know what? You have called me a racist so much. Fine, I am a racist now. Fine, you want to push multiculturalism down my throat and transgenderism and white guilt and all this shit down my throat. Well, the pushback against all that stuff is so crazy because it has to be. Essentially, we've been in a pressure cooker. Just normal people have been in a pressure cooker, being silenced and censored and cancelled and called names, and even be, have our friends and family turn their backs on us because of different viewpoints. And it's just been a really long period of that happening to the point that everyone can't take it anymore. They need liberation, and liberation is their voice. And everyone's using their voice now. And it's the establishment's worst nightmare. It's our enemy's worst nightmare, because when we are no longer oppressed and when we find our voice, they cannot control us anymore. And that's why they try to control your thoughts and they try to control your speech, because if they can control your thoughts and speech, they completely can just control you. And so that's why this stuff is so important. And I think that Thomas Sewell is 100% correct on everything I've heard him say. If I did hear him say that he wants to kill Jews, or that they don't deserve to exist or even live in this country, I'd probably be a little bit okay, dude, no. Because I don't believe in a white Australia. We can't have a white Australia because the people that lived here before us are not white. So I don't have anything against anybody. I just want Australia to be the way it was 10 years ago. Is that so much to ask? I don't think it is. And I think that a lot of people feel this, and people like Thomas are helping people to be brave enough to say what they think, even if it brings them negative attention, or even if, it's not the popular opinion, or if people around them are too scared to say it themselves. So I just think that the thing that I am frustrated about is that, when are we going to just get our lives back? It feels as if since COVID that the government got inside our lives, really into our lives, and they never got out. I feel like they're just in my house. I actually feel like they are, because we have these devices. It's literally 1984. We just walked into it, and it's just, I don't feel free anymore. And I think nobody feels free anymore. And I just wonder, is it ever going to end? Is it ever going to end? So thanks for listening. Let me know what you think about Mr. Sewell. I can't stand to watch those Channel 7 clips where they're like, neo-Nazi, Thomas, blah, blah, attacked the, premier in the park, and then you watch the full video, and he literally says at the end of the video, this was a coincidence, I'm actually on my way to court right now, and I'm pretty sure that could be verified easily. So, they just show these like micro clips of people talking and put this insane headline and literally brandish a person with a name, and people just fall for it. Thanks for listening, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, like this video, and subscribe. Bye.